So do you have your numbers 1 to 10?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So I did this, when I did this years ago, I did it in person. So I'm trying to do my best with shifting how this works virtually. Okay. So do you have like some space?
Yes, I can spread them out.
Awesome. Okay. So what I want you to do, my dear Brianna, is I want you to start with 1 and then just place them side by side, like 1 to 10. Now, here's the trick. I'm going to want you to stand up and stand on the number.
Okay.
I love the facial expression.
Move this chair out of the way. So put them on the ground instead?
Yeah, put them on the ground.
Okay. Whew.
Your hair looks awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
As it's flinging around there. Let us know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay. They're all there. It's in 2 lines. I have like 1 through 5 and then 6 through 10. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So, Brianna, are you ready to do to embrace the embodiment tool?
Yes.
Okay. And what I want you to do right now is I want you to go step on number 1.
Push this back. Okay. I'm on 1.
Hi. You can even move it over a little bit. That's okay. Okay. So, Brianna, in terms of showing up and playing full out in your coaching business, right now, if I want you to define what a 1 looks like for you. Now, hold on a second. 1 is like, 10 would be playing full out. So right now, as a 1, if you're a 1, what does 1 look like for you? How would you define it?
Doing absolutely nothing. Maybe watching everyone else, but like, oh, I want to get in there, but I can't. Like, it's a little shy.
Little shy. Okay. Wanting to get in there. What do you think? Do you identify with that right now?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Okay. And how does that feel for you, being a 1?
It feels, I guess, because of past experiences and other failed, businesses, it's like, oh man, here I go again. They're going to be like, oh damn, there she go with another company. Is it going to work out? Like, I guess getting, that judgment or that rejection. So it's a little scary to go out there again. Yeah, it's a little very scary due to personal reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's some fear.
Yeah.
Some fear of rejection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How does a 1 stand?
Well, their shoulders up a little bit, a little curved over, arms kind of cross blocking off the body. And an unsure stance, I would say.
An unsure stance. Yeah. Okay. What do you think number 1 thinks others are thinking about her?
Not great thoughts. Little judged. There she go again. Things like that.
Mm-hmm. There she go again.
Yeah, like, there she go. Another industry? All right, let's see if this one works. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. How does that make her feel?
A little apprehensive and a little cautious on getting back out there. A little, skittish, scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where does 1 feel that in her body?
Up here in my shoulders and my neck, because I'm kind of like scrunching forward, thinking, like trying to adverse affect the weight that I feel from the world, but it's probably not really there. It's just all in my head.
So would you say it's heavy?
Heavy. Yeah, very heavy.
heavy on the neck and the shoulders.
So you kind of bracing for impact almost.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Are there thought patterns that she has as a 1?
Do you have it all together this time? Are you going to be able to execute it better? Do you think you'll have success with this one? Are you authentically showing up this time for you to actually step into your abundance? Are you ready? Yeah.
So she's questioning if she has it together. She's questioning what?
Yeah, if she's just ready to go, is everything, because, I've been trying to plan how, trying to execute or seeing if I have enough to execute what I'd like to do. Like, do I have enough for the nicest cameras, or do I have, enough content to start pushing out there so it's consistent? Is it, am I authentically showing up? Should I look like this? What is my aesthetic? Getting really nitpicky about the details. Because you want it to be, I guess it's the perfectionism coming out. Like, I want this to be perfect because I want it to go right. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to fail, Yeah.
Because if it's not perfect, you might fail. And if you fail, everyone will reject you.
Yes.
And have you experienced that before?
Not in the happenstance of rejection, like directly, but I would remove myself when I know that that I didn't do well, or this is no longer working for me. I just kind of delete profiles. I'll try another one, and you'll see me again another 3 to 6 months with something different. But if I'm like, if it's not working out, or this isn't how it's supposed to be, I'll just go ahead and shut everything down and just start over again.
Okay, so you're rejecting yourself. You're not even letting anyone reject you, because you're going to make sure first that you make it all go away before you can even have the opportunity to be rejected.
Yeah. Oh man, that just hit me in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more? You said it just hit you in the face. Like, did it?
Yeah. Because like you were saying, like I never, after hearing myself say it, I've never had it directly. I've always been, fully supported in whatever I tried to pursue. But I feel as though, especially with my past and my mother as an assistant principal, she was able to see, my grades and see who I was, who were my friends. Oh, you can't hang out with them. They were late at 3rd period on January 2nd. I'm like, man, never really having the space to make a mistake. So I didn't know what it was like to make a mistake. Never really had that grace period or that mercy. So it's like, if I'm not perfect or I'm not good enough, let me just take a step back. I'll try it again, when I feel like I have it all together. Because her backlash was just everything for me,
Yeah. So her backlash, are you willing to? It's okay. I know I got super hot and started sweating when I did this too. And you're doing great. You're being real and authentic and vulnerable. And this is so powerful for everyone. Seriously. So thank you. Really, really. Thank you, Brianna. So are you willing to share with us a little bit about that? Like, so your mom was a vice principal, and you had a belief that you had to be perfect.
Yes. So, and you probably see it now with my Facebook name, it's Brianna Antoinette. I rarely use my last name because every time a teacher would hear the name Blake, oh, you're Bridget Blake's daughter. Okay. Like she started taking notes, or they knew exactly whose phone number to reach out to if I did anything wrong. And not only, in the church was she an elder, but all over Hillsborough County, they knew my mother. So it's like, even when I'm outside, oh, you're Miss Blake's daughter. Damn, I was just trying to get some soda. Like, I was just trying to, just live. And, I feel like I was being watched or didn't have space to make a mistake. So therefore, stumbling in a lot of industries because I never was able to see who I was. I was walking in a shadow or walking in the mold of my mother. And so coming into more alignment where I liked, reaching into my intuition, helping other people, it's not a track that is familiar to my mother. So she's not really able to support as much, or not able to communicate in a way because I'm not in her shadow. I'm not in her mold. So she doesn't really know, how to give that love. She supports it in a way, but it's because it's not to her liking or in her mold. For me, it's you can feel it.
Mm-hmm. What do you make all that mean about you? Like, what do you make it mean about you if you aren't perfect, or you don't get it right, or
struggles with self-worth, trying to, understand that I'm, not what's in my bank account. I'm not, a limited quantitative unit, just trying to have more self-love to me, because I'm looking for that validation in my parents or my mother, like, oh yeah, you're on the right track, because those are your two gods when you grow up. And I feel like I'm based in survival mode, or that sympathetic mode, where I rather be, just try to be myself and still be loved and still be worthy and still be accepted.
So if you're not able to be sort of that perfect daughter who shows up, with all of her shit together all the time, right? Then does a part of your brain believe you're not worthy?
Yeah, especially like, feeling the guiltiness when I'm not moving or not being productive, because she'll wake up at 5 a.m. and she gets home around 7 and she'll still be going. And she's like, what are you doing? Or are you relaxed? Don't you have stuff to do? I'm like, damn, I just want to relax. Like, you feel guilty if you're not up to her productivity level. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as a one, Brianna, when you're a one, when you're, in this place of being a one, it sounds like she's feeling she's not worthy when she's a one.
Right.
Does that resonate?
Very much so.
Okay. I want you to, as a one, stand as a one, and I want you to say that.
Say, I am worthy?
No, I'm not worthy. Yeah, as a one.
I am not worthy.
Yeah. Okay. I want you to step off the scale for a moment and just take a deep breath. Big exhale. And shake it off. Do a little spin. Now, tell me about a time in your life where you think you played full out and you have been a 10 in your life.
Either in sports or performing. Growing up, I was always the one putting on dances for the family, or, performing competitively, either dancing, acting, or, with chorus. Especially acting, I was able to show up better as someone else because it wasn't me.
Yeah. Okay. I want you to find number 10 and stand on number 10. And you can just move it over a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So now when you were acting, okay, and you're embodying this other persona, right? And you're a 10. Describe to me, tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about being a 10. How does she stand? What does she feel in her body?
She felt sure. Her shoulders were back, smile bright, chin up. With acting, you can't go wrong. It's your perception as to who that person is. So you can be full out like just anybody you want it to be, and that you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. If you just embody that person from the way that they walk, the way they talk, you could just full out be somebody else because you have, I guess, the manual to do so. So you really can't go wrong.
Okay. So when you're in 10 energy, when you're being a 10, you can't get it wrong.
No.
And you're taking on the identity, right, of this character. Tell me, and you said she's She doesn't get it wrong. So she really confident?
Very confident, chin up, like, girl, what? I don't care what you got going on, but I am right. Just very cocky, but very exudes a lot of confidence from the top of her head to the toes of her feet. So,
so good. And what is like she thinking on a day to day?
Very much not wondering about what anybody else has to say, very to her schedule, just, what do I have to get accomplished today? And going through her checklist, and no, I can't talk to you right now, I'm busy. Very just confident in who she is and not caring about, what would it be? Just very much so sure in her boundaries and not afraid to express it, or her thoughts or her feelings.
So she's free to express who she is.
Yes.
Yeah. What does she think about herself?
She thinks she's a shit. Like, she can do no wrong.
Yeah.
She's just always looking to see how she can improve and, be even better than she is.
I love that. So she can do no wrong. She's always thinking about ways she can improve.
Mm-hmm.
She is the bomb. She is the shit.
She's the
so
shit.
Good. Boom, 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 right? Yeah.
Most definitely.
She seems like she's happy. Does she have seems like she has a little bit of a lightness to her.
Chin up, shoulders back, just voice a little deeper, she's just very sure and, sturdy in her foundation. Symbolically
so good.
and actually, so yeah.
I so love that, sturdy in her foundation. And what does she believe about her self-worth?
She is worthy. She can attain whatever she sets her mind to. She's very resourceful. No is not an answer. It's just a redirection. Just very sure, whatever she, like I was mentioning, whatever she wants, she's going to get it. No matter if it's an obstacle in the way, that's just a little hurdle. I'm going to get there,
Love it. Okay. What would 10, Brianna, who's at 10 right now, who's standing confidently and her shoulders back and chest up, and she is the shit. What does she want to tell 1?
Girl, why are you stressing? Like, just do you, like, bump these people, just do what you need to get done. And if you fail, you only fail if you didn't even try. That's the only way you fail. Oh, wow. Interesting. I think I received that.
Did the 1 just receive that?
Yeah.
So what do you want to tell her to do right now? Is there a step she can take right now?
Just do it. Just start. No matter if it doesn't look the greatest or it doesn't look as, as pretty as it should be, just to start. You can improve on the way. If your soul tribe is there, those are the people that are supporting you. Don't worry about anybody else or anything else. Just start to try to show up as who you want to be, as that her, as that girl you're striving to be. Just do it.
Does 1 need a hug?
1 needs a hug.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah. What does 1 need to hear? Other than just do it, you can do it. What else does 1 need to hear?
You are worthy as you are. You are not limited to any societal view, to any quantitative view. You are a limitless, pure ball of energy. You can do and be whoever you want to be. Just authentically show up as who you are. And those people who are meant to receive it will come around. You're never lonely when you start walking in your path, because the people who are meant to be there just show up like they've been there all along, but you showed up as yourself finally.
Yeah. Okay, I want Juan to soak all that up. Really, just spend a moment there.
Wow.
When you're ready, Brianna, just step off and have a seat whenever you're ready. Take your time though, as long as Juan needs to hear that, you just say that. We're here for you.
Come on, Juan, we got stuff to do, okay?
Thank you. So we'll give Brianna a second to come back, have a seat, can sit down. And Brianna, tell us a little bit for you what that was like. What was that experience like?
It was like being on the hot seat, but looking in like a mirror at the same time, kind of identifying where you are, but also seeing where you could be. Got so hot, like it was so hot when I was standing on one. I'm like, oh man, this is uncomfortable. But yet when I stepped to 10, I'm like soaking in all the light, like, yes, like look at me, I don't know. It was really interesting. That was very interesting. And then hearing what I needed to hear from, that person who I strive to be, that brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah.